it's Tanya. Welcome back to Crafty Cards and Journals. Today I'm going to be doing something totally different. I've never done it before. I saw LAYLE by Mail do this, and it's creative listing. I've also seen the Joyful Sojourn do this, and there's so many ways you can do it, and it's great if you want to journal but you don't have a lot to say, or you want to get into journaling. This is awesome, and it's like a creative listing, which is why I love it so much. So I'm going to be using, I think, some Ahoo markers. I've already taken them out so that I can get them lined up so I can see them easily. A ruler, and I got these stamps from LAYLE by Mail. I'm not an affiliate, but this is by the numbers 1 and 2. I believe you can buy them individually, but I bought them as a set. I'm going to be using these. And then these are from the Dollar Tree. This is from Archer and Olive's, I think, June release. This is Dollar Tree. And I don't know how much of this I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to use anything at all, but maybe this. This, I think I got it at Joann's. This is, I got this off of Temu. This is Crafter's Square, who knows. I've ordered these and just different things like this. I'll link everything that I can find in the description box below. And I do have affiliate links to Journal Say, Doodle Diaries, and the Washi Tape Shop. And some of those contain coupon codes. So if you're going to shop there anyway, I would appreciate it if you'd use my links. And I'm going to be doing all of this in my Archer and Olive new Songbird dot grid notebook. It's a B5. Love this so much. And I bought it specifically to do this. And I'm going to be using my contour ink from Hero Arts, my water brush, and probably my VersaFine Claire. So let's just get going. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I need to fill this out. I haven't done that yet. I'm just going to start right here, right on the first page. I'm going to move this over. I don't want to get any ink on anything. And I've also moved my little pink mat out of the way because I knew I would make a mess. Okay, so what I want to do, you can do these lists. LAYLE has some books that you can buy. I've watched some of her listings that she does live, and she has books that you can buy, and it gives you ideas. But basically, it's like what I'm looking forward to in the fall, what happened to me today, you know, just different. It doesn't matter, just lists. She said you can even do grocery lists like this. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to take this with me, but it's really cute and fun. You can also do like what I love about my fur baby, which I have so much I love about Maggie, it's not even funny. All right, so here are the two, and they look like this. They're a little different. This, as you can see, kind of has outlines and different. It makes it a little more interesting, and it has 10 written out. This one doesn't. So I'm going to be using by the numbers 2, all right? But first, what I want to do is actually put my heading on here. Now, I didn't know, I started to write things I love about summer, but then I just thought, no, I want to do just summer fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to use this from the Dollar Tree that says summer, and this from Archer and Olive for my fun. That way my fonts are kind of mixed up. I just think it'll be really cute, all right? And I'm going to be using, I think, my VersaFine Claire for this. So let's get in here and see how I want to do this. Don't sleep on Dollar Tree stamps. They're really good. All right, so if I did summer there, and I'm going to kind of, I think, draw around it a box or something. Now, do I want to put summer here and fun over there? Let's just look, because I don't really know what I want to do. Let's just see. Or would I prefer to do summer in the top, fun at the bottom? I just think it looks more interesting if the fonts are different. I could do summer fun like that. I could do summer and fun like that. I like them straight across from each other. So that is what we're going to do. All right, will that all fit there? It will, and it'll be easier for me. I love them when they have these grids on them. I have several that have grids. I want to get this straight. I've had these stickers from the Dollar Tree for a long, long time. Okay, I'm going to ink it up with my VersaFine Clair. I'm a very messy inker. I'm going to try to stay as clean as possible, but now I see through here that I need to try to get some of this. All right, let's put this down. I'm going to go try to use those dot grids to help me. Love that. Look how cute that is. And I've had this chamois, a fawn lawn chamois for a long time. And it's the best that I've found to clean your stamps with. All right. And I really put that dark. So it could be as light or dark as you wanted. But I kind of wanted it to look like that. All right. Then we're going to do fun. I'm just going to. Now remember, you have to put this on backwards. Unless you do it from the front. Sometimes I do mine from the front and just so I can see it. Okay, I like that. And then same thing. I'm going to stamp on this. Now I could have stamped that in. Oh, I gotta try to see. Okay, I have to stay on that line. And I don't care if these are kind of taller a little bit because they're different font. Look at that. I already love it. All right. Like I was saying, if you want to get into journaling, but you don't really, you know, you're like me. I don't have a lot to write, or I don't write a lot. This is great. Now, that came down a little further, but that's okay with me because there's no rules for this, which is another reason why I love it. So I want to use this LAYLE by Mail stamp set. And like I said, it's by the numbers 2. And you can really get in here and just do some fun creative play, which is what I love to do. Okay, I can either do it. Let me clean these good. And you'll probably get smudges on your paper. I'm just trying really hard not to. So we'll see. All right. I can do like this. And I'm going to be writing things out from it. And I could do it like this, I think. Because I want to have room to write. But it's like little lists. It's not like you have to write a big long sentence. You can just put one word if that's what you want to do. So I'm going to get this. And see, look, it was wet and it smeared. But that's all right. It happens when you're dealing with ink. All right, so now I'm going to, what I could do if I wanted is I could stamp these numbers in a different color, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to stick with this and just put the VersaFine Clair. I might do it differently the next time. Just, you know, this is just like I said, creative play. I'm doing something I haven't done before. Looking forward to this. So I'm going to put this right there. Look at that. I love her stamps. And then I'm going to use this one. Trying to make sure I don't have any ink where I don't want it before I start. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put this one. I want to have enough room to write. So maybe I'll just do it like 3 down from that one, or 4 down and over just a little. Okay. Now, like I said, I want them sort of layered down. I think this will be fine. We're going to do it like this. I hope that's not... Oh, great. Look at that. Love it. Okay, we're getting our foundation on here. Then I want to go ahead and stamp some pretty little icons on here. So I thought I would use this palm tree. It's adorable. And on this, I think I'm going to go in with my contour ink from Hero Arts. All right, now where do I think now I have to remember I'm wanting to write. So I'm going to put this. Let's see, let me try this out. I haven't used this. It gives a very faint impression, and then you can use your water pens on this. So this is great. All right, I'm going to come, because I think I'm going to outline. So I'm going to keep it right here. And you can just barely see, it almost looks like a watermark, my palm tree. Let me hold it up and you can see. See that? I have that on there. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try this out. I'm going to get my water pen and I'm going to color this in a little bit. And I'm going to use this Ohuhu marker. It's a brown color. Just going to put some right on there. Okay, get just a little bit of my water pen. We're going to try to do just right in here. You could also just use your pens, the marker itself. And this is basically turning into paint by numbers. Okay, and then I want this a lot darker for the coconuts. Look at that, I love it, okay? Liking that, okay. Then I'm going to get this green and I'm going to try, let's just go, let's just look. We are playing, let's just see what happens when we just go in here with the Ohuhu marker like that. You can do it that way, or you can go back in with your water pen, clean this tip off some. I think I definitely like it somewhat with some water in it. I think it softens it. Yeah. It looks better that way, in my personal opinion. And you can see the line through the palm is actually still showing up because of that contour ink. I love this. If you had stickers, you could use stickers. You wouldn't have to do your inks. But I really like to get out my ink pads and just have fun with them. You can make it as dark or as light as you want. That one is definitely darker where but I like it. It's just very subtle, and that's really what I wanted, okay? So we have that there. Now let me go ahead. I'm gonna put the lid on my water pen, clean this up for now. Let me see. I think I want to draw around this like a book, okay? So I'm going to get my number 10 Pigma Micron, okay? And I'm going to get this ruler. And I'm just going to come right. Now, do I want to put it out here, or do I only want to do around the very edge? Let's just do it with the dot grid. Oops, I moved. That's all right. Turn this towards me. And you see how it just closes it in? It definitely does make it look more interesting. That's what the Joyful Sojourn did. She did hers like this, and I loved it, okay? So let's go down through here. See how that turned out? I love it. I really do love it. I'm going to clean this off my ruler. Okay, now I can see what room I have, what I need to do, all that kind of stuff. Okay, now I want to put, I'm also going to get that same ruler and I'm going to draw lines. And where do I want to put it there and then put it there? I think that's what I'm going to try to do, because I'll never stay straight if I don't have a line. Okay, and then I'm going to go right to this one for number 2, and maybe right here for number 3. I hope I'm going straight. Here for 4. And here for 5. That way, if I need a little more room to write, I can. See how cute that's turning out? I love this. Okay, right here, this is going to be 6. Or maybe right here will be 6. And then here will be 7. And we're going to put maybe I should have dropped 7 down there. I'm going to put 8 here. And then here will be 9. I think I went crooked there. I think I'm smearing where that was wet. And there's 10. But you can see how this already looks so interesting. I love this. Really do. I wanted to put, I originally had planned to put some stickers on there of things that I enjoyed, you know, doing in the summer, but I don't know, I won't have enough room. Maybe next time I'll do a double page. Now this does bleed through even in the 160 GSM. Bummer, I was going to check that. So the Ahuhu markers bleed through even 160. All right. That is good to know. So, you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to color. If I do, it'll be with my mild liners. But I would rather mess up than you mess up. I did not know that they were going to bleed through. Okay, good to know. Okay, right down here, I'm going to use this watering can. And then I'm going to fill in all the things that I like to do, hopefully, if I have enough time. And hopefully, I will. And I'm going to... Well, that watering can's a little large. I've already written out my things. Let me see what number 10 was. I could make it smaller. Maybe I'll just put it right here. I'm going to go back in with this. I wanted some color. Oh, gonna have to work on this. Maybe next time I'll get my color through the ink. Maybe that is what I'll do. I'll put this. I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit. It's not going to bother me that it's kind of out. Oh, there's my watering can. And you can also put just words in there to describe. But I wanted to put actual images of things that I like to do. And I'm going to try this little stamp. I'm going to test it somewhere and see what kind of... Oh, it works great. Okay. I like to go to the hot air balloon festivals that we have in the summer. It's actually on Father's Day. I'm going to put... I hate to put everything on that side, but I didn't leave myself enough room. All right, hot air balloon. Hopefully I can get some other sayings or something to pull that away from that other side. Okay, this I know will work. I like having more time, more daylight. I'm gonna have a really small clock. I'm gonna put it right there. Let's see some of these birds. I love the birds. I love flowers. Here's a little flower from this crafter square. So we're gonna put it in. I think I'll put it... Don't want to put it right across from anything. Maybe I'll put it right down here. It's pretty. I also had a beach ball, a rubber duck, starfish. Let's see. I like these flip-flops. Do I have anywhere to put the flip-flops? I don't know. Kind of like them there. Even though that is kind of... Well, I could put them there. Kind of like them down here, so that's where we're going to go with them. Those are cute. Okay, and like I said, you could also put words. Definitely should have done this in a 2-page format. I really didn't think... I thought I'd have enough room, but nope. Kind of like that going in between those. This might be my last little sticker stamp. Maybe I'll put it like this. Didn't stamp that really well. Wonder if I could do it again. It's this book edge is what it is. Okay, that looks better. All right, let's see. I feel like I need to put something there, but I have no idea what. Let me check my mild liners out. and see. Okay, I have this like brown. Let's just kind of, yeah, I should have stuck with the mild liners. I really didn't think it would bleed through, but I was wrong. And let's check this out. No, see? All right, so on that page, I'll just have to make sure I put something over that. All right. So I have that, and then I think I want a pretty little yellow umbrella in my drink. Let's try this. This mild liner is multiple colors, so let's just see. I like that. It's adding really a lot of cuteness, I think. And maybe that balloon is so covered in. Let's put some blue flip-flops in here. So if you're going to use your Ohuhu markers, no, they bleed through. Of course, maybe it's where I added water and things like that. But I loved how that turned out, the contour ink. I think that's really cute. Now, could I add a little bit of pink? Do I have another mild liner that is multicolored? I think I do have several, but right now I can't find it. Let's try this. I'm just dying for some color. Oh yes. This will give us some color in our balloon. And I need color in my life. I think all the color you can add to this is just making it prettier and prettier. Okay, my watering can could be brown, but that's kind of blah. Let's give it a bunch of different colors. It's summer. Let's make us have an interesting watering can. This is another one of those mild liners that are multiple colors. I'm not quite sure why the purple's coming out a little bit more than the orange. That's cute. Yeah. Stick with your mild liners. Now my watch, and these almost are exactly the same. I didn't notice that. Okay, let's make our watch, even though I use different colors, let's make our watch this color. Since it's total creative play we're doing, and I'm trying just to add color. All right, let me get my list and we will fill this out. And this is in no particular order, so I think I'm going to put, since this is in this line, I think I'm going to put travel here. All right, and mark that off. And I'm just going to put beach here because I don't have room to put at the beach, but I love to go eating and shopping at the beach. I absolutely love the pool. we'll just put pool time. And I'm going to put working in my flower garden here since it's near that. And going to the hot air, or I could just put, well, I really like the hot air festival. In Foley. That is, if you've never been to that, it's really neat. They have it at OWA. I love to hear chirping birds, singing birds. I love more daylight. I love to grill out. I love to ride our bikes on trails. And then just, we have the seafood festival. And once again, I'm gonna write festivals because we have the seafood festival, the art festival. We just have tons of festivals down here. This is how it turned out. I love this creative listing idea because it's also a way to, you know, journal, look back at everything and say, oh, that's right. Or you could put what we did this summer or what I ate this week. I mean, it is so easy and open to your own interpretation. I love this. But I really like the stamps. Like I said, I love using the contour ink. It's very pretty. But I think next time I will either get stickers or I will stamp in the color of what I'm trying to portray, because this is too much alike, even though I use different ones, and you never see a clock like that. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, you know, it's just fun, and I wanted this spread to have some color. If you enjoyed this creative listing with me in my Archer and Olive notebook, then like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay crafty.